All right, so I'm Richie, and this is my friend Jesse. He's going to be participating in the Berg balance assessment. And so we're going to start off with Jesse. Can you sit down and then please stand up without using your hand for support? All right, come on up. All right, perfect. Next, please stand for 2 minutes without holding on to anything. And I feel like for the purpose of video, we're just going to do a minute. So all right, you got like 20 more seconds. And he is able to do this without me actually trying to support him or trying to help him out with supervision. I could leave the room and he wouldn't fall over. All right, so then the next one is, so Jesse, I'm gonna ask you to sit down, and you're basically gonna have your feet down on the floor. They're gonna support you, and you're gonna have your arms folded like this for 2 minutes. And once again, your arms folded. Thank you. We're just gonna do this for another minute. So. You're about halfway there. All right, perfect. Good job, Jesse. All right, for the next one, we're going to practice pivot transfers. So you're going to stand up, and then you're going to sit down there. And then you're going to stand up again, and then you're going to sit back down. And that was done good. So I'm going to move this document because I don't have it memorized. And then, so now, Jesse, you're going to stand up, and you're going to close your eyes. Please face the camera. And you're going to close your eyes for approximately 10 seconds. All right. It looks like he's able to do that without relative ease. So I'm going to move on, and you're going to place your feet together. And you're just going to stand like that for approximately a minute. Once again, he is 21, and his only real problem with his body is his back. So he shouldn't really have a problem doing any of these sorts of things. So I could definitely see how this would be more useful for an older person. Like if I did this with my grandma or my mom or dad, there might be signs of instability or fall risk. That's the whole point of this test to begin with. So figure I'd add that in there, and that's what most of these things indicate or are for. All right. About 20 more seconds, Jesse. Okay. Now for the next one. Alright, so for the sake of this, I have my right arm marked. And my right forearm is 18 inches long. And Jesse, if you could stand like this and put your hand out to about right there on the camera so they can see it. All right. And now you're going to lean forward without falling over. All right, so he went about 14, 15 inches, so that's more than enough to pass this portion of the test. All right, Jesse, I need you to stand right there, and I need you to pick up that shoe without hinging at the hips, or without bending your knees, sorry. All right, go ahead and set it back down. All right, now pick it up with your opposite hand. All right, go ahead and set it down. All right, thank you. Now, you're going to turn behind over your left and then your right while standing. So basically, you're just going to stand here and you're going to just twist and try to look directly behind you. All right, perfect. And for the next couple, this next one, you just need to turn in a full 360 degrees in less than 4 seconds. Go ahead and go. All right, now do the opposite way. Thank you. You did those both within 4 seconds, so we passed. All right, for the next one, we're gonna grab the phone and we're gonna go out to the hallway. You wanna come over here, Jesse, and you're just gonna take 8 steps towards me. Normal walking motion. All right, thank you. All right, let's go back to the testing area. All right, so now, let me set this back up. Okay, perfect. So now you're gonna stand on 1 foot and balance for 30 seconds. You can't really see it, but he is actually balancing, I promise. All right, Jesse, go ahead and swap your feet. And you're gonna balance for another 3 seconds. Make sure your heels aren't against the bed for balance. Good job, Jesse. And then I believe there's one more. And, oh, we just did that one. What the? Oh, hold on. Okay, so for this one, we accidentally skipped one. But Jesse, you're going to have a little step stool right here. And he's just gonna step up and he's gonna do it safely. Yeah, you gotta do it.
Stay on it.
Just like, kind of like you're just doing box steps. So just stand here. What?
Yeah?
Yeah, you got it. All right, then do the other foot. Gonna do the second one again. We gotta get 8 steps in. So I did misread it, so that last one we did doesn't count. Keep going. One more. And then do one more with your left leg, and that will be good for this one more. All right, so he's gonna receive a minor deduction for that, but our step stool wasn't very sturdy to begin with because it's one of my big ass speakers, but couldn't really find anything that directly correlated with that. Okay, Jesse, you're gonna place 1 foot directly in front of the other. If you feel like you cannot place your foot directly in front, try stepping it off our head to where you can, but you're basically just gonna do that. And you're gonna hold it for 30 seconds. And you've got about 15 more seconds, Jesse, and then we're gonna swap feet. All right, go ahead and switch feet. Perfect, good job. All right, we got about 15 seconds left and then we'll be done. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Thank you for watching. This is the whole video. Thank you, Jesse, for participating. And goodbye.